Okay, well, I'm live. Is anyone in chat? Give me a call, anything. Right. Oh, if anyone's in the chat, then please, anyone. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys, and, okay, let's see. Okay. Let's go to my here. Here. Okay. So today, guys, we're gonna do, something, hang on a sec. I'm just gonna wait to where anyone's here. Anyone, hang on a sec, we've got 0 viewers so far. So you know what, I'll sit here and wait. If you guys are watching this replay for my live stream, then you'll know that you have to wait for viewers, and let's see how long it's gonna take. By the way, I will talk some finals footy. I know I have been uploading so much, there's been so much going on in my life, even right now, and even tomorrow. There's just so much things. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for not uploading anything. But right now I'm just doing a live stream right now. Well, just to do a little test. Well, not really a test, sorry, to have some discussion, and if it does work, then I'll probably leave it with my final footage discussion and that. And if it doesn't, then yeah. Even though I'm talking to a freaking camera, I still have no people. We'll see if anyone encounters my live stream. If not, then by the time it's 12 p.m, then I think I'm going to end the live stream here, because I know one's just going to watch it, this and that. Let's check. Okay, let's redo it. Okay. Anyone in here? Anyone in here? Anyone in here? Okay, well, so far no one's in here. Just, I'll just wait for a minute. Anyone in here? Oh, shoot, got 2 people watching right now. For those 2 people who entered the live stream, welcome. And yeah, thanks for entering the chat, people. I know I haven't been uploading, and I haven't been talking about anything for finals footy or anything, and I will talk about finals footy today in this video if I have any time to possibly do it. But right now, for anyone watching right now, I'm going to play a game right now, and I'm possibly going to do my best to be able to see if it doesn't crash though. So yeah, let's go into the game. So right now I'm going to play the Volley Challenge 2012 and 2013. Just gonna put the audio down so it just doesn't hear this and that. There's only one person watching, alright. Okay then. Alright, let's get started then. Stop moving around, okay. Alright. Just gonna wait for chat to come on my phone so I can see the chat from there instead of letting you guys always see me what I have to do. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit unorganised, but just want to get this over by now. You're not sick. It's gonna take for a while. Okay. Okay, so there's only one person watching right now. You can see from the chat. Yeah. Alright. So what team should I pick? I'm going to pick Championship. I'm going to pick fuck it. Sorry my language right here. I'm going to pick Leeds because they're in the Premier League right now. They're a very decent team, and enough of me talking. I'm just going to get into it. This is hard when so much people. Ah, fuck! I fucked it. I stuffed it. I stuffed it. Holy crap. Oh, smashing me away. 4-0. There you go, mate. First win season. Okay. Hey yo, Peter, how you going, mate? How you going, Peter? Cause EJ, how you going, mate? Hey yo, how are you? Thanks for coming. You guys enjoying the live stream so far? Let me guys know. Oh, I've been very good, Peter, mate. There's been a lot of stuff going in my life so far. With bloody, not only COVID, with graduation, year 12, with anything going on in the world right now, and yeah, thanks for asking. Oh yeah, it did. Wait, hang on a sec. Hang on, Peter. Wait, hang on. Is this? Are you? Wait, hang on. Are you? Is this Peter from my school? Confirm it now. Is this the Peter from my school?
Can you be a bit more quiet,
Yeah.
please?
Sorry, that was my sister there. And yes, I did watch the Eels versus Tigers. Yeah, it was a pretty intense match. I was reading so much from Luke Brooks. A creditor, not a debitor. Okay. A creditor? Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So perhaps you're gonna expect me to earn the money? That's fine. Sorry, mate. Switch. Okay. When do you think COVID is going to be over? How was graduation? Yeah, it was good, AJ. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. When I think COVID's going to be over, well, I predict that's going to be over possibly next year, February, March, because I want to see my father and that, and I bet everyone wants it done by next year. But I swear to God, it better not go on for another full next year. I swear to God, man, I'm just done with COVID, done with all these politics and toxic things. Just quarrying on to COVID. It's just disgusting, man. It's honestly just a joke. I mean, my uncle even thinks COVID's even fake. And yeah. I'm going to do three more matches, and I'm going to go and do my finals discussion, because I don't want to leave you guys being bored so long, and yeah. Who was your favorite teacher at school? I don't want to say the names, but I think it's gonna be my construction teacher or my English teacher, but I don't want to say the names. As for other people, who haven't not gone to my school or this and that, just copped my first Honda Civic. Just chopped my first Honda Civic. Okay. Yeah. Don't really care. I don't like Honda Civics anyway. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, my scenes are right. Therefore, focuses are always going to be better than Honda Civics. Honda Civics are just little fat can mice. Seem like absolute trash. Oh man, no chance. Its brand used 1969 model year. Okay. Good for you. That's decent. Alright. Nice. I want one. Oh, I see. I see. You want to trigger me. You want to trigger me. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Oh, far out. No, far out. Last one. There you go. Come on, finish it. Yes. Finish it. Come on, 8-0. 8-0, man. What game is this? This is the Volley Challenge 2012 and 13. Yeah, I just won 6-0 against Burnley away. What I'm seeing on the table. Sitting on the table on 7th. Decent. Alright. Do you want me to go FIFA? No, it's not FIFA, mate. It's on the Mousebreaker website. Go check it for yourself. Go type up Volley Challenge 2012-13 and it'll come up in Mousebreaker. And all you gotta do is basically get all of the goals, which I'll just show you a demonstration right now. So here's the ball. You gotta wait for it to bounce, and if you shoot for early, then yeah, it's just gonna go out. So it's not an easy game, though. I mean, you gotta have some patience, and you gotta do it for the right timing. And yeah, it's a bit hard. But once you get the right angle, right timing, like this, and like that, then I think you should master it. I mean, it's not really hard to master it. I mean, sometimes when you kick it straight and try to get easy, it will sometimes just always just go repeatedly and the goal goes in, just like that. Or just get unlucky and just get a bit nervous when you're about to defeat a big team. And yeah, that's pretty much how you play the game. Just win against Can I sport bet this? No, you can't. You cannot sports bet this. I think you can, Peter. Oh, wait for this sports bet for. Were you talking about sports bet for the NRL or for this match? Do you want me guys to do my preview for the final series or continue playing? Preview. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, alright. Let's get on. Okay, so let's get into the first game here, as the Penrith Panthers are going to go up against Sydney Roosters. So the kickoff will be at 7:50 p.m. and a lot of people have been saying that the Panthers are easily going to win this, even though the Roosters, they've easily got humiliated and possibly one of the worst losses I've ever seen from the history, losing against South Sydney Rabbitohs 60 points to 8 at ANZ Stadium. And they also gifted Alex Johnson his hat-trick. So I want after this discussion, I want you guys to know or tell me who's going to win this match, and let me know in the chat. And yeah, let's get into it. So it will be played on Friday, 2nd October. The ground conditions are not yet announced, and the game will be played at Penrith Stadium, which when you come first, you play a home match against a fourth place team, as you all already know by now. And the ins for the Panthers is Dean Ware, Dylan Edwards, Mitch Kenny, Stephen Crichton, Vernon Kickow, You're putting $100 on the Roosters. What the hell? You're putting $100 on the Sydney Roosters. Why would you put $100 on the Sydney Roosters when the Panthers, as you can see from these stats, they have nearly won more games than the Sydney Roosters as they have faced in rivalries when they play 39 games since 1998, as shown here on the NRL website. And they beaten them last time, and the Panthers are going absolutely well, so I don't know why you're going to put 100 on them. And plus, if you guys may have not heard or noticed, when Phil Good said when the Roosters were getting smashed, there has been no team that has won the premiership when conceding more than 50 points. So I don't know how, Peter, I don't know how you're going to bet $100 on the Roosters to beat the Panthers at their own turf. I don't understand. But anyway, EJ, go for doggies. Yeah. Shame, yeah. I was expecting the doggies to come in the top 8, actually. It's just a shame that they didn't, they just didn't grab that momentum into them, and it's just pretty sad that they couldn't just carry it with them. Fine, I'll put 250 down. I'm telling you, they're gonna win. Okay, can you please tell me how the Sydney Roosters are going to beat the Penrith Panthers after getting absolutely bamboozled by the Rabbitohs? I don't see them. I mean, look, Joe Hargraves. Look, he was pretty much I wasn't impressed at all, and I think he's going to be really disciplined in this match, and he's fit, and I think he's going to carry the team around along with Boy Corner, and where is Boy Corner? Where is he? It's the captain. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Boy Corner right there, and I think Joe Hargraves is going to have a big game, and he really needs to lead his team towards the Panthers. Also, Boy Corner, he really had a lot of things going through his mind. I'm going to go on and score more tries than them and win. That's how. Nah. Okay. All right. Boy Corner has I think his cousin or his brother that has passed away, so I feel sorry for him. And if by any chances, I don't think he's going to watch it, but if Boy Corner watches right now, which I highly doubt it, if he listens right now, I feel sorry for your cousin, and I hope that he rests in pieces up in heaven. And sorry for the loss, mate. But the Roosters really need to get into the game. I mean, Luke Keary had an off game last week. Carl Flanagan wasn't that bad. Brett Morris, he really needs to get back in his full form. He wasn't that bad against Rabbitohs, but I think since he's getting old now, I just believe that it's just that he really needs to get some more desperate momentum in himself and just put the pressure on the Panthers' wings, which I think we have kind of seen from the last few weeks on the Panthers. They have been a bit off. I mean, a little tiny bit, but that didn't really make them a possible team to defeat. But along with James Tedesco, mate, Tedesco really needs to improve, man, because this season he has gone off, man. He has got from absolute just non-stop to absolute worst. I mean, we all know, if there's any Parallel fans in this chat right now, that James Tedesco got absolutely dropped by Sivo, and right now I don't know how he's going to lead the team into the premiership to defeat them. I just don't see it, man. But as we all know, the Panthers do have a kind of a lack of final experience, and that's why a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, the Roosters can turn around." You never know. It's footy at the end of the day, which I get it, but still, it's still being played at the Panthers turf, and it's just that with players such as Nathan Cleary, Ryan Tuhu, Brayton Naden, Stylian Edwards, Stephen Crichton, Jonah Luai. The forwards are just absolutely just amazing, and I think they're going to cause a big threat, along with their backs, with Kickout coming back, and also Liam Martin and Isaiah Yeo. It's just going to be too easy for the Panthers, and I think the Panthers are really not going to muck about here. I mean, they got the half of the squad is from a Holden Cup side, and I just think adding the value to the team, the effort, where they've been doing just COVID and just training non-stop, I just think that the Panthers are just going to defeat them, because the Roosters are just don't doubt the Roosters though, because they are going to be off for grabs, and Trent Robertson is really going to have some talks with them, and I think the Roosters are going to come back just a bit late, and I think the momentum is just going to cause the Roosters, and I think they're just going to split over the defense, which for me, I'm sorry if you're a Roosters fan, and if I'm like talking so much crap about your team at the moment, but hey, you do lose against your biggest rivalries, so tough luck. But yeah, I'm going to bet the Panthers to win this by 12 points. Okay, next game is going to be the Canberra Raiders up against the Cronulla Sharks, playing in an elimination final at Geo Stadium. So, the Canberra Raiders defeated the Sharks, and funny enough, they're versing again, but this time it's going to be Geo Stadium, and it's going to be played a Saturday, which is going to be somewhere late afternoon Saturday, which will be pretty sick. So yeah, let's get into their teams list here. As quickly. Anyway, so the ground conditions are not yet to be announced, as the ins all the players have been rested. Outs for the Raiders is Matt Fraley, if I pronounce his last name right, Ryan Sutton, Adam Cook, Neil McDonald out for the Sharks, and yeah, with all the good Raiders players such as Nickel Clockstan, which is a very good player, and also Jared Croker, Rapana, Nick Kotrick, Jack Wyden, he's been a bit off. George Williams has been alright. Josh Papali's been alright. John Bateman, I think he'll be the man in the match for me for this match that he's playing. Elliot Whitehead, he's been decent. The interchange is pretty decent, as I can say. Isaiah Solora has been alright. Yeah. But actually, the interchange for the Sharks is actually pretty good. With Jack Williams, Andrew Vita, he's been off. Sio Sifia Talakia, if I pronounce his full name right. And with the forwards, with Toby Rudolph, Ray Graham, he's been decent this year. Bryden Decora, Aaron Woods, Blake Brayley, and Braden Huey-Yuli. Yeah, the forwards are not that bad actually. Compared to the Raiders, I think it's a big challenge for the Sharks to be able to turn around from the lost last week, and I mean, the last time we ever seen two teams verse each other again after when they versed each other in the last round was when last year the South Sydney Rabbitohs defeated the Roosters in the last round, which apparently they verse each other again. It was also on the first ever match of the finals series, and I think um, that the Roosters actually managed to smash the Rabbitohs, and this is actually going to be the first time. So since the Raiders won, can the Sharks actually do the same thing as what the Roosters did against the Rabbitohs last year? Who knows? But their backs, as with Sonny Katoa, Josh Dugan, Jesse Raymond, Ronaldo Matilio, who's been alright, Connor Tracy, Chet Townsend, he's been alright. Yeah, the Sharks have been alright though, but it's just the thing that everyone's like down on them, saying, oh yeah, they're going up against this team. The Rodgers pretty good, but they're going to struggle. But like with having their coach here, I think they're going to have a big talk, and they've been having these type of talks this season, and I think they're going to be getting together. I mean, to show the discipline and confidence against the Broncos, this year, and hello Nick from Australia. Hope you're enjoying the live stream, mate. And I'm just going through some preview for the final series, and apologies if I'm a bit awkward some areas. I just want to get this done quickly, so I don't have to like always talk and let everyone, my family, hear my voice. And yeah, okay. Getting back into it. Sharks, mate, they're very decent, man. When they come with confidence and discipline, I mean, they're actually a big threat to kind of the Eels. Not that much. They did score, I think, 24 points against the Panthers, which if they can get that out, not only from the last game, which they did score 28 points against the Raiders, they just saw a chance. And also, I think they scored the second try after like straight away when the Roosters scored. They just scored a try straight away to be able to say game on against the Roosters when they versed them at the SCG. And look, guys, I just want to say that you can't doubt the Sharks, man. I mean, I know last year they versed the Eagles and everyone said, oh yeah, they were shit. But I think the Sharks, you know what? Oh man, I think the Sharks can cause a bit of a scare here. But you know what? With all the Raiders side fully strength, with the backs interchanged, and I think with Ricochet's little tricky tactics, I don't think the Sharks are going to class that, which I think the Raiders are going to win this match by, let's see, I'm going to say the Raiders are just going to win by 8 points. It may be further or maybe closer when the Sharks may win it, but I just see the Raiders win this. But I won't be surprised if the Sharks actually cause a bit of a scare, because this season has been so much ups and downs, so much surprises. We all just seen that the Dragons just defeated the Melbourne Storm, but that was just when the Storm was just resting the players. But yeah, Nick from Australia, who I've tipped our Penrith vs Sydney, I have tipped the Penrith Panthers to win by 12 points. Okay, well, I think this is what everyone has been waiting for. It is the Melbourne Storm versus my team, aka Rugby League's history, or Dean Sullivan, aka Hayden, also known as Entertain House, team. And what do I think about last week's performance? Is that I thought we will carry on, and then we will get in there. We will trying to make sure that we don't let our guard down, even though we let our guard down half of the minutes in the second half, which I thought, oh man, if we don't like spark up something here, and it's pretty much game over. And I I just thought they were going to get an elimination final. And just everyone's going to like laugh at us in the elimination final against Sharks. But at the end, we managed to defeat the Tigers by not only Reid Marnie scoring, which he's been fantastic this season. I mean, injuries has been causing him to show his full potential to other teams, and also along with who else? Oh, you're cheering on for Parramatta? Oh, thanks, mate. But yeah, for Melbourne by 40. Okay, that's a pretty good prediction there, mate. I mean, I'm not going to be biased with my prediction here, but it's just going to be my prediction of my confidence. Okay, well, out for the Eels is George Jennings, which he just came back from the Warriors. And also Daniel Vara. Is he in here? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, no, he's in the reserves along with Ray Stone and Brad Takerangi. What the hell's Brad Takerangi? Oh, okay, well, looking for the interchange for the Eels, Will Smith is interchange. Andrew Davey is not starting. Kenny Evans, Martin Croy is not starting. And for the starting first team is Nathan Brown lock, Ryan Madison second row, Sean Lane second row, Junior Polo in prop. He has been amazing, Junior Polo. Honestly, he has come from being a big tough guy doing big hits at Canberra and now just doing a lot of offloads for the Eels. I mean, he's been absolutely fabulous, and I don't care who anyone says. A funny story about Junior Polo. He actually grew up to actually be like a playmaker, such as like off of the ball, instead of having a body to able to knock anyone over, which it's a pretty funny way, but hey, that's how humans are developed sometimes. I suppose. Regan Campbell-Gillard's been alright. He's been a bit off lately, to be honest. I mean, he was once getting a lot of meters until he was a bit off lately. And this is Mitch Moses' week. Can he lead Parramatta to preliminary final? Can Moses handle the pressure? It's a huge game. Oh, you know what? Mitchell Moses, he after hearing him when I was seeing the news yesterday, and also with Clint Gutherson, I just the body language just seems to me confidence, and they know that they're not going to muck around, and I think they're going to be in finals form. They're not going to be in the off regular ugly win form when they defeat like Knights 10 points to 4, or even lose against Seagulls 22 points to 18. I don't think they're going to be in that form, Nick. I think that the Eels are going to be really confident in this round. I mean, they should not worry about the past, because if they do worry about the past, they're going to start getting nervous as they did against the Tigers, and that's when the momentum is going to get in their heads, and that's when they're going to either, as you said before, they're going to get smashed either 34 points to 4 or 6, and yeah. But if they do get their guards up and fight towards Melbourne Storm, I see this as a close game, which suppose I'm possibly being biased, but not really, because the Storm, they have been a kind of bit off against not only the Dragons, but also the Cowboys as well. They conceded a lot of points lately last week. But as we are seeing the finals, this is nothing the same as the regular season. So don't be surprised when the Melbourne Storm are going to start doing a classy little finals form as they do as usual. So yeah, looking at the backs, the players that I believe that the Panthers really need to watch out for is Jerome Hughes, because he can really cut off the defense and expose probably the left or the right centers and wings, because that's when the Parramatta Eels defense is most struggling with. Marcus Sivo not even defending. I don't know why, because he can drop Tedesco, but he cannot defend. I mean, if you compare him to Semi Radradra has defended much more better than Sivo. And Sivo really needs to get his gears and his guts together because he really needs to put on some big boy pants because because this is when he needs to take things seriously, and he has not come all the way to getting the first team and just not win the premiership. I mean, basically, Kane Evans doesn't even want to leave the club with no premiership. I mean, like, I just want, oh man, it's just, I don't want Sivo or Blake Ferguson to be at the floppy form. I just want to see them at the maximum finals form. As well, obviously Blake Ferguson had a lot of final experience by winning the premiership of the Roosters, so I believe that he really needs to have the final experience, not only with the Roosters, also with his improvements and also with his teammates as well. Which Gutherson really needs to communicate in this match, which means it's either going to be Mitchell Moses, the man of the match. Watch out for the dangerous hip tackle. There's been so much rumors. As Nick said, there was so much news as we see in the matches these days. The crush tackle has been just absolutely just disgusting, and it's a really dangerous tackle. And I think if I was in it, then I'll pretty much end up in hospital. And it's just not a way for how it's going to affect not only the player and the team, but also the families. So yeah, I think either Gutherson or Mitch Moses is going to get man of the match. So Cameron Smith, the next player to watch out, is a very decent and really talented player, and I think he's going to really put some class into the Eels, and we really need to put some hard aching into this guy because really I cannot stand this guy. I mean, he's been alright, he's been good. I mean, I'm not going to say he's shit, but he's nearly been possibly the Dally M medal year player. But yeah, Cameron Smith, really, I just really hope that we just put him down along with Nelson Solomona. Funny story about this guy. My dad actually met this Nelson, and I saw a picture of him compared to my dad, and oh my god, man, this guy is huge. Like, when I tell you right now, this guy's an absolute giant, man. Oh my god, man. I mean, bro, if I would play that player, I would have got absolutely dropped. But for this season, he has been absolutely trash. He's been off. He hasn't been at his full potential. I don't know what's going on with him at the moment. Because either his fitness is not good or whatever, they're not teaching at the moment. It's just that it's just really been an off season for Nelson Solomona. Sorry. And along with the interchange, Nico Hughes, Brandon Smith, the cheese, whatever they call him, they really need to watch out for Brandon Smith and Nico Hughes, because last time when they versed each other at Banquets, they handled it pretty well. And it's gonna be a pretty close game. It's gonna be the biggest challenge ever because, as you guys know, or ladies, if you're watching right now, this is the fourth time in a row that the Eels and the Melbourne Storm face each other in the final series. They faced each other in 2009. The Eels lost. They faced each other in 2017 final series. The Eels just lost by 2 points in the first week. They faced each other in the semi-finals last year, and the Eels got absolutely just schooled when they were being so cocky. And when I was seeing Gutherson's press conference, he was just talking about how they learnt from the mistakes from Melbourne Storm from last year, and they're going to say, and he said that, listen, I think Melbourne Storm has teachers a very decent and promising lesson, and I think that right now this is the time that we're going to show the Deltas, and that we're going to play as a team going against the odds. And this could be the biggest moment in Parramatta history, because if the Eels actually defeat the Melbourne Storm, they will go in the preliminary finals, which they have not gone in the preliminary finals since 2009, which is nearly a year and decade ago. And that will be a big moment for the Parramatta Eels. So enough of me rambling around. So, National Sports Loaded. Who do you think is going to win? Are you going to be biased and say your team's going to win? Or are you just going to be honest, or just going to have some negative, or just give up on your confidence in the Eels, say Melbourne Storm just going to bash you 40 points to 8? Well, what I think is, I know a lot of you guys are going to hate me and say I'm biased and crap like that. But, okay. Or enjoy your work, Nick. Anyway, for anyone watching the stream, thank you for tuning in. And alright, so back to my discussion. So, the Melbourne Storm versus the Eels, who I think is going to win? Well, a lot of you guys are going to say it. I had a lot of confidence in this team, and it is going to play a Suncourt though, and I think we'll learn a tired lesson from the last year, but I don't think we're going to go from our biggest loss from last year. We should not be nervous. We should be grateful. We should be confident, disciplined. But I'm going to say right here, right now, as National Sports Loaded, that the Parramatta Eels, my team, is going to defeat the Melbourne Storm by 12 points. Okay. Well, last game ever I'm going to discuss from the final series. Then I'm going to explain any future plans for my channel, if you guys are still watching right now. It is going to be the South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Newcastle Knights. So, South Sydney Rabbitohs have just came off from bamboozling the Sydney Roosters, as you may guys know by now, 60 points to 8. As Newcastle Knights are coming off one of the worst losses I've ever seen in Newcastle history, losing against the Gold Coast Titans 36 points to 6. And this is a pretty obvious for the Rabbitohs and also for the Knights. And I'm just going to say here right now that rest in peace, Newcastle Knights. I'm telling you right now, the Newcastle Knights are going to get flogged. They really need to get their heads in together. And if they don't, then the Rabbitohs are going to play all over them and let Alex Johnson score another hat-trick against the Knights. So, what I think about the Newcastle Knights, how are they going to turn it up, is that I think that Adam O'Brien, I think he's got a lot of pressure, a lot of things on his mind, and how he's going to bring all the Newcastle fans confident about versus the Rabbitohs. And Cameron Ponga really needs to get his talent back together, because he has not been himself since this year. I mean, 2019, that's the best he's ever been, but this year, it's just been off all the hype just for nothing, man. Like, if you have any players that have been hyped for a year, this and that, I just want to say to you guys, do not always trust hype. It will lead you into absolute tragedy. And I think just from Mitchell Pearce, he's really going to have some big talks with the Knights, along with Hamel Hunt, Braden Best, who has been decent this year. Edric Lee has been alright. Mason Lino has been alright. David Clemmer, Kurt Mann, Daniel Saifiti, Lucan Fitzgibbon, Aidan Guerrera, Mitchell Barnett, who's came back, I believe, from the news yesterday, Jacob Saifiti, Chris Randall, Heron Lee's, Matautia, if I pronounce his name right. I just don't see the Knights just flogging over the Rabbitohs. But who knows? Maybe Wayne Bennett can make some stupid tactics as he did against the Roosters. But I think he's just going to look at this and just not be cocky. And Alex Johnson, I think all teammates know that they're going to keep that confidence in them, with the momentum of them, and progress it through to every team to call out for anyone or any doubter for them to win the grand final this year. And I think the South Sydney Rabbitohs, they are going to be in 2014 form, and they could possibly get in the grand final. But who knows what's going to happen this week's final series? As it's going to play, it's going to play at ANZ Stadium. Just remember that, guys. And I think there's no shockers, even though Newcastle has shocked the South Sydney Rabbitohs last week, and I think that Newcastle are not going to do it anytime. It just came off from a Gold Coast lost. I mean, you never know, they could score first, but I don't see them doing that against the Rabbitohs, because I think the Rabbitohs are not going to be lazy or soft here. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be absolutely disciplined. They are going to communicate each other, and they're going to make sure they're going to open up the defense and make it look easy and they're going to make it look easier for themselves. So, yeah, for me, my final tip for this finals week is going to be the South Sydney Rabbitohs absolutely flogging the Newcastle Knights by 30 points. Okay. Is anyone still in the chat? Or has anyone left? Yeah, pretty much everyone's left. I'll just pretty much just go back to doing the volley challenge. And if anyone is still here, or if anyone's not here for the next, 15 minutes, then I'll progressively just end the stream here, and yeah, enjoy the next version of me playing this volley challenge game. Alright, reverse next. Alright, so we're going to verse Millwall. Oh god, man. Okay. Go up against Ispich. Bang. Oh, mate. Oh, my God. Better not. No, man. Sick. Hang on a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Hello, Khan. I'm good. How are you? Anyone in chat? Yeah, guys, I'm going to end this live stream here, and I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for next video coming up for my future plans, and also I'm possibly going to do a live stream for Saturday, but I'll talk about that more in my next video for future plans for my channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the stream, wherever you are or not. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, and take care.